everybody, my name is Gaming Ginger and welcome to my channel. Today I figured I would tell a little bit about myself, a little bit about the games I play, and particularly why I play them. Since you all are watching my Black Ops 2 gameplay, let's talk about Black Ops 2. Yes, I'm well aware Black Ops 2 did come out 3 years ago, but to me it's one of the favorite Call of Duties that I play. I did play Ghosts. I played a little bit of Advanced Warfare, and I played the beta of Black Ops 3. Ghosts, for the most part, it was fun, but there were some things that I didn't really care for, like the dog. It was really whiny. So, Advanced Warfare, they had a beta going on, and I played a little bit of it, and I probably should have boosted up the graphics, but to me it looked like Gary's Modern Counter-Strike. I've played a little bit of Counter-Strike, but I'm not a big fanboy of it. Advanced Warfare, the futuristic theme was nice and all, but and Black Ops 3, it also had the futuristic theme. I believe that Advanced Warfare should have just stayed with the whole futuristic theme and not tag Black Ops 3 along with it. And Advanced Warfare had the whole jumping tack to it, and so did Black Ops 3, but the maps had a lot of open areas to where you would fall, and I didn't like that. Black Ops 2, I recently got the season pass. It was on sale, so that's fun. I have all these other maps, and I like Black Ops 2 because it's fun. It doesn't change, which for most people they like change. I like playing the same thing over and over again. It's like when you used to play old games and you get back into playing them again. Like Minecraft. my little brother wanted me to play Minecraft, and I swore up and down I'd never play it again because it was so dumb, and now I built like a giant mansion on it. Yeah. Overall, it's a good game. You have imagination and you see what you can build with it. Black Ops 2 has come to the point to where I play that. I recently got back into Alan Wake. I believe I'm almost done beating it, but it's elongating. It's just they're just long-winding it. They don't get to the point of the game really. And Black Ops 2 is now almost riddled with hackers, which for the most part I don't really care because I don't really come across them. But you have everybody who's just like, oh, he's a hacker, when they're not, and they just suck. And in this case, I've been claimed to be a hacker when, in general, I just kick their butts. And pretty sure people can relate to that when you're really good and people think that you're hacking when you're not. And it's just, it kind of gets annoying when people say that because they can't be better than they already are, so they have to blame other people. But that's not why I'm talking about this. For people who are like me, you know that when you're really good at a game, you don't really want to stop. You want to try to be better than everybody else and try to be the best of the best. And in my case, that's how I am. Is when I'm really good at a game and I know that I can beat certain people and people who think that they're better than everybody else. And then I come around and I kick their butt, and it makes you feel good when you know that you win instead of letting some team down. And it's just nice. But another thing about Black Ops 3, I know I keep switching topics, forgive me. Black Ops 3, a lot of people, it just came out. A lot of people have asked me if I'm gonna get it, and I'm not, unfortunately. For my friends, my little brother has Black Ops 3. He likes it. That's good and all. But for me, Titanfall is Black Ops 3 is just another Titanfall, just without the Titan. I prefer to play Titanfall with the Titan. And like I believe I said before, they shouldn't have tagged Black Ops 3 with the whole futuristic theme. It just, it gets boring after a while when you do the same thing over and over again. And I don't think that they should make any more like Black Ops games. They've already made Black Ops 3. Hopefully there won't be a Black Ops 4, because there are too many Call of Duty games that are just now catching up with like the exoskeletons or the exoskins like on Crysis. And a lot of these games are just now catching up to what Crysis has been, with the whole fast running, turning invisible. I believe Black Ops 3 has it to where you can turn invisible. Maybe. I'm not too sure. I've only played the beta. But if they have, leave a comment down below and let me know. But I like Crysis. I like Crysis 3. I have it on Origin. And here lately, I haven't been playing it because if you also have a lot of games, you choose to stick to mainly one game instead of just playing all of them. Now, if you're like some people who just play all of them all the time, good for you. But I play one game, particularly Call of Duty, because I have friends who all play Call of Duty, so I just play with them. But like I said before, I'm now getting into Alan Wake, and occasionally I'll play some Saints Row with my dad, and it's fun. Saints Row is, to me, I prefer it more than GTA, from what I've seen. I don't really care for GTA. I prefer Saints Row. I like the little jokes, and when they play like old 90s and I think 80s songs, because even though I'm not from the 80s, I like 80s music. Also, probably not really game related, but if you guys have seen the 80s type theme of a 30-minute video called Kung Fury, Kung Fury, it's amazing. It has, well, no, actually, I won't spoil it for you. Go look it up. It's on YouTube. It's called Kung Fury. It has David Hasselhoff in it. Who doesn't love David Hasselhoff? Really. But overall, I like video games. I've been playing the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 ever since it came out. Black Ops 1 is great, but my brothers have it for the Xbox, and I can't play Xbox like I used to. The only game I play on Xbox, excuse me, is Minecraft. And that's it. I can't use the joysticks to maneuver around. I used to be able to. I used to be really, really good on the Xbox, and now I'm not. So I play PPC. Okay, PC. I like how most people don't really care for all the buttons or the keys on the keyboard, but to me it's easier, and you can move your hand around, move the mouse. You don't have to depend on a little joystick. You can quickly move your mouse in order to shoot somebody or do a certain task. And for me, it's easier and it's cheaper. A lot of people think that in order to play PC or have a PC, it has to be like $1,000, when in reality that's not true. You can make PCs for $300 to $400. And I actually, my dad was showing me this little PC, the Tech of Tomorrow, I think that's who he is on YouTube. He put together the $700 PC that's the size of an Xbox One, I believe. And it's beefier than the Xbox One, because I agree with what he said. He said that once you get an Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, whatever, you're stuck with it. You can't upgrade it unless you choose to crack it open and change out the parts. But once you're stuck with it, you're stuck with it. You can't do anything unless you have a PC and you can open it, change out the guts and everything. And that's mainly what I like about it, is it's easy. I know how to build a PC, so for me it's easy. For most people, they just choose to buy it or go with a gaming laptop. But I believe my PC was roughly around $500. And for those of you who want to know like what my specs is I have an AMD FX 6300 6-core processor, 3.5 gigahertz, 8 gig of RAM, 64-bit operating system. I run Windows 10, and a Sapphire R9 270X graphics card. And it's a medium type build, but it gets the job done since all I really play is Alan Wake and Call of Duty. So I'm not gonna need the best of the best to run Black Ops 2. Now on the PC, Black Ops 2 is gorgeous. It looks like one of the new age type games. And for me, I don't really care if the water has so much texture to it. I don't really care. If it looks good and it plays good, I'm down for it. But I used to have the PS4 and the Xbox One. And PS4, to me, is so much better than the Xbox One. Xbox One, all the games that came out for it, I had Killer Instinct, and I believe another game, but I don't remember what it was. Killer Instinct was really, really fun, but after a while, it got really, really boring. Now, I know that they recently came out with Mortal Kombat X, and that looks so fun. It looks really, really fun, but I would prefer to play it on the PC, but maybe with an Xbox controller, because there are certain games that are really hard to play with keyboard and mouse. Like my little brothers were saying that they have to use an Xbox corded controller in order to play Battlefield 3. And Battlefield 3 is another game that is like Black Ops 2, but a little bit better, but I could never really get tired of. I recently bought Battlefield 3 for like $9, or no, I think it was $3 maybe, I don't know, but I used to have it on PlayStation 3, and I also had, Mass Effect 3, which is another game I like, and Black Ops 2, and I would kind of toss and turn for Black Ops 2 and Battlefield 3. And I would actually gravitate towards Battlefield 3 instead of Black Ops 2, which is kind of funny, considering now all I really play is Black Ops 2. And I like it because there's more things to do in Battlefield 3 than in Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 is mainly just, a running gun, not real skill to it, which I think that's also why people like it, because you don't really have to have skill to play it, unless you're like a really big tryhard and have to be the best of the best, then in that case you do have to have skill. But in order just to have a generic running gun game, this is good. This is fine. I did play Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4, it was okay. One thing I didn't like about it was the fact that the maps were really, really big, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, and it also had the little Call of Duty snipers, to where they would get on the very, very top of the giant skyscrapers, and then just pick you off and kill you. And that's what sucked, is because you couldn't get halfway across the map if you spawned on the other side of the map where nobody was, and there weren't any jets, no boats, or you could swim or run back to your destination where everybody was, so you could at least get one kill, and they'd be up in the skyscraper and just pick you off like little ants, which sucked, because you couldn't get anywhere. And Mass Effect 3, I like. Here lately, EA servers go down all the time, and it sucks because you're in the middle of playing and you're on like wave 11, and all of a sudden you win, but you don't get the points because the game crashed. If you guys play Mass Effect 3, you know what I'm talking about. Biggest pet peeve ever is when you're playing a game and it crashes. Black Ops 2 does this too. When you're in the middle of a game and you're almost about to win, your team is almost about to win, you have all that XP and your game crashes or your computer shuts off and it sucks. I believe that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys liked it, be sure to like the video, share the video with all of your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to me. Alrighty guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.